Hello again, my name is Bryant, your 2 gig specialist. I'm here to show you the Toolbox. Your Toolbox is your settings folder with your keypad. This will be where you come to make any changes with your system, whether you're adding or changing codes, bypassing zones, adjusting the volume of your chimes, or changing your chimes, etc. From your home screen, you're going to hit Security, brings you to this next screen. You hit Menu, finally Toolbox, your master user code to get in. Alright, now once you're in here, every button in here pretty much does exactly what it says, but user management is where you're going to come to if you want to do codes. Master user will be your main code, so when you're ready you will select it, hit change pin, and then create your 4 digits. The keypad will have you enter it 2 times to verify. If you ever want to add any users, you just go to the new user, select add user, create the code, 2 times to verify it, and that's how you create a new code. But with this system, you can tell it when to allow this code to work. So if always is lit, that means anytime this person can come in and disarm the system. If you select never, that will disable the code. Or if you select by schedules, edit schedules popped up, select it, then add one, and you have 3 options. If this code is created for someone that comes weekly, let's say a cleaning lady, you do recurring, select that button and say which days they come and give them a time frame. Or let's say you're not available, you may be at work and you want to add on to your system or get a service call, you can create someone a code to sit in for you, select date in that button, and then you create your time frames there. Or you may go out of town and you have a house sitter for the week, weekend, month, or however long. You hit date range, select that button, and then you can give them a date range. Those codes will only work in the time frames that you allow. When they do work, you get a notification saying it was disarmed by that user. And if they try to use it outside of that time frame, they just simply won't be able to disarm your system. The next code I'm going to show you is your duress code. In most cases, it is your street address number. This code is used if you were followed or forced in to disarm your system. You would use that code instead of your disarming code. It will disarm your system, but it sends a silent panic to the monitoring station and the police will be dispatched. The next button inside your toolbox will be System History. System History will show you everything that goes on with your system. You have a Filters button. This Filters button will allow you to filter out any kind of notifications that you do not want to receive in your email. Your next button would be System Test. It allows you to test your zones. You just put it on test and then trip the zone, and then you would get a check mark or an X if the zone works or if there is a problem.
Keypad 1. System disarmed. Not ready to arm.
Your next button would be Bypass Sensors. The bypass sensors, this will allow you to use that zone while you arm the rest of the house. Like let's say for whatever reason we wanted to leave our front door open while we arm the rest of the office. We select front door, it becomes yellow. That means that zone is bypassed and we can arm our office and that front door can stay open without our alarm going off. Let's say you try to arm your system and you have something bypassed, you'll notice security is yellow. So it's armed. It's going to remind you here before you arm. Or also menu is yellow. If you follow that yellow light, it'll take you right back to the bypass sensors, and then you unbypass it by selecting it again. You have a brightness and volume button here. The top adjusts the brightness of your backlight, and the bottom will adjust the volume of your chimes. You also have a chime setup button. Now the chime setup button will allow you to change the chimes on your zones. You just select the zone,
Front door.
and there's a list of sounds for you to choose from. All sounds come with or without the voice, and each zone can sound different. if you wanted to. We're going to hit the over arrow. Brings you to the next screen. You have backlight timeout. That'll be how long this light stays lit before it saves power. You can adjust that at any time. I'm going to come back to clean screen. You also have a calibrating touchscreen button. You come here if you ever have any issues with this touchscreen, whether it doesn't read your finger, you press one button and another button is pressed, or it just a button sticks. You just follow that plus sign and it'll solve the issue. Date and time is going to automatically be done for you if you have a radio, including daylight savings time, version, and everything else. You will not have to worry about. That is for us for servicing. Finally will be your clean screen button. It freezes the screen for 30 seconds so you can wipe it down without pressing buttons. And once you're done with that, you can hit your home button